How did David Dobrik go from being one of the top YouTubers in the world to vanishing from YouTube? Through his vlogs and comedic content on YouTube, David Dobrik became one of the most celebrated figures of our generation. But where is he now? Dobrik last posted on YouTube for the public about 2 years ago, and ever since, the silence continues to be louder. Well, it is very common that every other YouTuber experiences burnout, but for a guy with over 17 million subscribers, 2 years without a specific update is a bit odd. So what happened to David Dobrik? But before we begin, 99% of you guys are not subscribed. If you enjoy these videos, please consider subscribing or leave a like on this video, as this really helps a small channel like me grow. It all started in February 2021 with Big Nick, Dobrik's friend and former Vlog Squad member, talking about the vlogs they made in the early days, where David allegedly bullied him for content. Next was Seth, another Vlog Squad member who felt like he was sexually assaulted because of a prank where David tricked him into kissing Jason instead of Corinna.
Commercial stuff.
According to Business Insider, a vlog that David still had up actually had a dark secret, that a girl was unconscious and sexually assaulted in it, and that David had hid it and edited the vlog into a funny sex story. That coincidentally ended with David laughing that we're all going to jail for this.
And I think we're all going to jail.
As a result, Dobrik's YouTube channel was temporarily demonetized, and numerous advertisers distanced themselves from his content. And in response to the controversy, Dobrik stepped back from his platform, taking a break from creating and posting videos. However, he made a comeback in mid-2021 with a new series and managed to regain a significant following. Still, the blowback was fierce, made even worse by David's first attempt at apologizing, being on his side podcast channel, which made it seem like he was shifting blame.
I've made over 600 videos, and I've made a bunch of TikToks, Vines, Instagram stories, tweets, the whole thing. And I'm obsessed with what I do. I love being able to make people happy for a living, and that's all that I want to do. That being said, consent is something that's super important to me. Whether I'm shooting with a friend or shooting with a stranger, I always make sure that whatever the video I'm putting out, I have the approval from that person. With the Seth situation, I'm sorry to Seth, because like I said, I would just want to make videos where everybody in it, whether you're participating or watching, is enjoying and having a good time. And I missed the mark with that one, and I'm really sorry. I truly am.
This became gasoline to the already raging fire, and then shortly after, every elite brand dropped him in one day, and it became mainstream news. Then, David posted a second apology video on his main channel. This time, he was holding himself accountable, but the damage, unknown to him, all this was just setting a stage for his death in 2022. The last nail was put on the coffin as David Dobrik faced yet another controversy, where his former friend Jeff Wittek filed a lawsuit against him seeking $10 million in damages. The lawsuit was related to a stunt involving an excavator that resulted in severe injuries to Wittek's face and skull. The incident raised concerns about safety standards and the responsibility of content creators in ensuring the well-being of their participants. After this, David Dobrik decided to stay out of the spotlight. However, the internet personality has continued to further his career as a businessman. David launched his Dobrik's Pizza brand in November 2022 with a storefront in Los Angeles, noting at a time that the entire endeavor had taken him a while to open. In an interview with Hollywood Reporter, Dobrik said that he is still processing the allegations against him. He said that he is not sure if he will ever return to YouTube, but that he is not giving up on content creation. However, it is still unclear what the future holds for David Dobrik. In recent months, Dobrik has been posting more personal content on his Instagram and Snapchat accounts. He has shared photos and videos of his travels, his friends, and his family. He has also been more open about his thoughts and feelings about the allegations against him. But what happened to the other members of his vlog squad? Well, one of the popular members, Corinna, has continued to skyrocket her success by doing OnlyFans and live streaming. In an older video, Dobrik shows off Corinna's monthly payout from her OnlyFans, and they range anywhere from $2.3 million on the high end to $680,000 on the low end. And one time where she leaked her income, saying she earned well over $2 million in 1 month. Meanwhile, other closer members like Natalie Mariduena is still the president of David Dobrik LLC and is still posting a lot of content on Snapchat, as you can earn money from Snapchat posting on there now. On the other end, Todd and Natalie have also broken up. Zayn and Heath have started their own podcast together titled Unfiltered and is doing pretty well, being on platforms like Spotify and Apple Music, while having gone into great shape. And Jeff Wittek, after his falling out with David Dobrik, have also started doing his own podcast and seems to be doing pretty well so far. Dirty Dom, who also shifted to posting on TikTok now, have been gaining some popularity on there as well. And Trisha Paytas is still doing her own thing, while Tana Mongeau, who seems to have distanced herself from the vlog squad, might have beef with Jason now, and she called him out for asking donations from viewers on TikTok Live.
Can someone make Jason Nash a DoorDash account? If I open my TikTok one more time to seeing him begging for roses on my Live For You page, I'm calling CPS. Have you seen your kids? Have you seen them? And also when they go to school, are their friends like, hey, I saw your dad begging for a galaxy? And I know I'm a sellout, okay? I'm not against people doing things for money, but at this point it's like, I would rather see him behind a paywall cheeked up. I just don't get, every single time I've opened my phone, Jason Nash is on live begging for money. And I want answers. Have you seen your kids this month?
In addition, Jason Nash has also gotten remarried and started doing his own podcast titled The All Good Things Podcast, but have also been receiving a lot of hate lately for going live a lot and asking viewers for money, like doing donation battles with other TikTokers.
Y'all, come on.
Even Ethan from the H3 podcast donated a lot of money to Jason during one of his podcasts and criticized David for leaving Jason like this, having him doing these TikTok lives, as he couldn't understand why some Vlog Squad members don't have enough money anymore and would have to resort to asking his viewers for money. Although it is clear that he is still a popular figure in social media, having over 17 million subscribers on YouTube, if he ever decides to return to YouTube, it is likely that he will still regain a significant portion of his audience. If you've enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe, as your support really helps a small channel like me grow. Otherwise, we will have to end our video here, and if you have any video suggestions, please comment below.